just going to let him keep crying?
Sorry, I thought you were.
Clearly.
Okay. All right. Need some breakfast?
No, I'll pick up something later.
Okay.
Hello, this is your stop. Anyway, good luck with the cooking competition this afternoon.
I'm not working this afternoon. I've got the competition. Don't you ever listen?
Oh, sorry. How could I be so insensitive? Whenever you're ready, Karen.
What are you doing for lunch today?
You want to go somewhere?
No, I'm far too busy. I just thought you might want to have lunch with Jimmy or Kevin. Cherry?
Cherry.
Yeah, isn't she your new best friend after you had lunch together last week?
Had a quick bite.
And Heston gave you the afternoon off.
Yeah, she had to meet a friend. So did I.
How is Andy?
Yeah, he's fine.
And his wife? What was her name? Caroline. We should have them over.
Actually, we had a bit of a falling out. Yeah.
Nothing serious.
Oh, you know, what blokes are like. We started off with football, moved on to politics. Before you know it, we're insulting each other's mothers. We should probably steer clear for a while.
That is a shame.
Yeah. You know what, this one needs a change, I reckon. Come on then.
We are the gatekeepers of Colterdale Manor, and we can tell you some tales.
On an ancient burial ground was it built. The first Lord of Colterdale was kicked to death by his own horses.
The cursed house was left to his sons, who fought like cat and dog. One beat his brother and buried him alive, right under your feet.
But no one escapes the curse of Colterdale. The buried lad had already poisoned his brother's wine cellar, and the greedy sibling died in apathy.
Agony.
What did I say?
That is your final warning.
Thanks, Denver.
I don't know why you bothered. A couple of weeks and we're gone.
I told you I'm not coming.
I didn't think you were serious.
What's the point of me following you to university if I didn't get the grades?
It's Manchester. I go to lectures, you get a job. Then at night we at the clubs.
I've already told Gloria I'm staying.
Sean, this place is so sad.
They were enjoying it until you messed it up.
You're kidding yourself. You couldn't be scary if your life depended on it.
Yes, I could.
You're about as scary as a bunny and a kitten having a cuddle. Sorry, mate.
That is my cookery book. I think they would call that industrial espionage. Just want to see what the competition's up to. There is no competition. I have secured the perfect sous chef. Someone who has forgotten more about food in his lifetime than you will ever learn in yours.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Dr. Carter.
Not bad.
But I think for this sort of competition, you need someone who's younger and faster. You and Heston are not going to know what's hit you with Imogen on my side. Well, I hope Imogen's cookery skills are more impressive than her filing.
It's bad enough losing you both this afternoon. If you could do some work while you're here.
Vicky Rhodes? Oh, why don't we go through some office?
All this aggravation for a pointless cake competition.
Excuse me, but there is nothing pointless about cake.
It's just as valid a hobby as you have. Well, you do have hobbies, don't you? A hobby?
A soldier doesn't have much time for stamp collecting. Neither does a practice manager.
You know, maybe if you did something pointless now and again, you wouldn't be so stressed.
I don't want to be late for my mum. I'll just get an application form and that's it. Do you really want to work here?
Actually,
actually looks really fun. We should do the tour.
No.
Oh, go on. It's only an hour, and it would really help me with my interview.
Is that Sean from college?
Was you?
In Denver?
Look, we should go and say hi.
What about that hen party last week? They can't stop screaming.
They were screaming when they got here, they were screaming when they left, and I'm pretty certain they'll still be screaming now.
Wow, Denver. Nice costume.
Hey, Christy, it's retro.
Yeah, really retro.
You forgot your application form?
Thanks.
Cheer up at me. Might never happen.
You knew they were here, didn't you?
No?
Right, well, it's been wonderful seeing you both.
You're not leaving. Come on, what about a personal tour? I'll even show you around this place if you want.
Well, if I wasn't going before, then...
Look, we've been working here all summer. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, go on. I'll drop you home straight after.
How much is it?
Mandy, I can't read that date. Which is that, a 1 or a 7?
Yeah.
Well, which is it?
You know what? It's a 2. Dr. Carmichael?
So which is it? I can't hang around all day.
It's a 2.
Interested only in women and drink, he was disowned by his father and became a highwayman. They called him the Leatherbridge Blade, and he showed no mercy. He would butcher the men and ravage the women. Then, one night in 1704, the king's men laid a trap, but the Blade took shelter at the house of a blacksmith, and as a result, an innocent man went with him to the gallows. Every night the highwayman returns to the family home. You can hear horses' hooves on the gravel path and a pounding on the front door. And if you're foolish enough to open it...
Yeah?
Denver, what the hell are you doing?
We're having a bit of fun.
That was great.
It's not funny, you know. We could get into trouble.
Oh no, that would be terrible.
Look, this job might not mean anything to you, but it does to me, okay?
Well, excuse me.
Why do you hang out with that idiot?
Hi.
Hi.
Was there anything in particular?
I wondered how you were.
I'm fine, why wouldn't I be?
Well, I just thought this morning was...
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Daniel. If you did want to grab that sandwich later.
You know what, I'm going to drop in on a patient, Vicky Reynolds.
Really?
Yeah, she's pretty upset. She's got some problems with her pregnancy and she's facing some tough decisions. I just read a bit of interesting research that might help us.
Well, I'm sure that Vicky will appreciate it.
Enter, if you dare, the bedroom of Nathaniel Pounder. 8th Duke of Colterdale, he too could not escape the curse.
Sean's pretty good. I wonder where Denver is.
Returning from the war, he found his wife in bed with his best friend, and in a jealous rage, he murdered them both. To this day, no one stays in this room. Those that do tell of terrible nightmares, a furious spectre standing above the bed, his cold hands reaching towards her throat. And if you listen, you may hear his footsteps coming up the stairs. If you listen really carefully...
Definitely don't hear anything.
Can you hear? Silent. Silent as the grave.
Give it up, Sean, you don't have what it takes.
My eye.
Oh, come on, stop looking about.
Give it a rest. Can't you see that he's hurt?
I can't see.
Don't just stand there.
But the first aid kit, where is it?
Sean, let me have a look.
No.
Just move your hand. Ketchup.
What? Look, we're even now. Just leave it, yeah?
Right, come on.
I haven't filled in my application form.
I'll buy you a stamp.
You're not going.
What do you think?
I liked it.
Oh, come on, you're both a pair of idiots. Grow up.
Sorry, Amy, we'll do another tour if you want, no charge.
Even spending the afternoon getting bossed around by my mom is better than this.
All right, we'll make it up to you another time then.
I'll take you up on that.
See you later.
Bye, Denver.
Blimey, everybody looks like they mean business.
The judges are very auspicious. That is Sasha von Sinus. Her restaurant has 1 Michelin star.
Well, Michelin star doesn't sound that good. Who's posh balls over there?
Well, that gentleman is Vaughan Radcliffe. You must have seen his column.
Steady on.
In the newspaper.
I hope you are not trying to steal my sous chef, Mrs. Hollins. He'll be here in a minute.
Welcome to Super Chef 2012. I'm Vaughan Radcliffe, and this is renowned chef Sasha von Sinus. You may know me from my spot on Leatherbridge Today, if you can't stand the heat. Sasha spends more time with desserts than she does with her own family, so as far as the Midlands are concerned, we are food. Today we start at the end, the summit, the pinnacle, the Everest to which we all aspire. Can you reinvent the wheel on the sweet trolley and bake your way to immortality? We shall see.
Deb is such an idiot. I can't believe we almost paid money for that.
Oh, come on, it wasn't all his fault.
Yeah, well, he's going to Manchester in a few weeks, so maybe we should call someone and warn them.
Manchester?
Yeah, he's probably doing a joint honours, English literature, and being a complete...
I left my sunglasses. They'd just be at the ticket desk. 2 minutes.
You better be. I'm going to get iced by my mum.
I thought she was you.
Christy! Christy! What happened?
She must have bumped her head, or maybe something fell. Yeah, we just found Iris.
Christy, can you hear me?
See, she's fine. Nothing to worry about.
Whisk.
Check.
A zester.
Further check. Mrs. Tembe, I have a couple of suggestions for further improvements.
My recipes cannot be improved. They have been passed down through the generations.
Yes, but this is a forward-thinking competition.
Thank you for your opinion, Dr. Carter, but my recipes have got me so far, so I will stick with them. Thank you.
As you wish.
I mean, if you're not here in the next 5 minutes... Oh, yeah, that is the problem with young people. They do not appreciate the importance of punctuality. She'll be here.
Hiya.
What are you doing here?
Oh, nice to see you too.
Oh, this is the last thing I need. Where's he, mate?
She's taking a friend to hospital. We'll have to make do with me.
Hospital? I ask her to do one thing. How selfish can you get? Have you been drinking?
I've had a pub lunch with the lads. It's my day off. I'll be absolutely fine.
Good luck.
Ah, lemons, the most promiscuous of fruits. They go with almost anything. Where do you get your inspiration from, Mrs. Tembe?
Well, my cake is a recipe that's been passed down through the generations.
As Mother used to make.
My own mother could burn soup. If she didn't, she'd put it back on for 5 minutes. So, what would winning the competition mean to you, Karen?
Well, it would mean everything to me because cooking is my life. I'm gonna give it 110%.
Why are you talking like an idiot?
I don't know. Can't help it.
Contestants, it's time to bake like you've never baked before.
Shouldn't you at least bake like you've done it a couple of times before?
You have 80 minutes, starting from now.
What do you want to do?
What if it's serious? If we stick to our story, we'll be fine. Hey, Amy, how's it going?
Do you mean how's Christy? Do you know something about what happened to her?
We just found her there, didn't we, Sean? Yeah. How is she?
She's with the doctor now. It looks like she's going to be okay.
Great. See? I told you, let's all go out and celebrate.
You're not serious.
I'm going to go and get a coffee. Do you want one? Come on.
You said with the cream.
You beat me to death. Look at it, it's stiff.
It's supposed to be like that.
Dr. Carter, what have you just put into my recipe?
It's just a little spice.
But that is not my recipe.
If we're going to impress Vaughan, we need to pull out all the stops. Trust me, there'll be a taste sensation.
You don't care about Christy. You're just here to cover your own backs. I'm surprised that you're going along with this, Sean.
Going along with what?
I know what happened. You two were playing your stupid game and Christy got caught in the middle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you don't tell her, then I will.
Imogen, I don't know where you've got this idea from, but you can't prove anything. Not that there's anything to prove.
Say goodbye to your jobs then.
She will be all right, though, won't she?
Not black or white.
It has taken me a long time to perfect my recipes, and you are changing it.
I thought you wanted my input, not just obeying you like a mindless drone.
That is what a sous chef does.
Ah, the chef and her Sue in perfect harmony. So, tell us what it is you're doing here.
Well, I am preparing my lemon curd for my layer cake.
And I'm making brandy and ginger icing.
Two very different flavours, a bit like chalk and cheese board. I'd be interested to see how they come together.
As well.
Whoa!
Well, Jamie Oliver doesn't measure, he just splashes it in.
But you're not Jamie Oliver.
Oh, thanks for being supportive.
Ah, interesting. Though I can't see exactly what it is you're making.
It's Black Forest Ghetto.
Ah, retro. Do you have enough time to polish off?
Oh, try and stop me.
Hello, I don't think I've been introduced to your sous chef.
Oh.
She's fine. She's just doing her makeup.
Right.
Sorry about your grades.
Could be worse.
You don't want to work in a haunted house for the rest of your life, though, do you?
I don't know. I'm actually pretty good at it, you know. The makeup, putting on a show, telling stories.
Does Denver know how much it means to you?
I told him.
So then why does he keep trying to mess it up? You could really do with getting away from him for a bit.
So where is she then? Where's Christy?
It all happened so fast, mate. She's gone.
Oh my God.
We killed her.
But she was...
We're going to prison.
What? No, we can't. What about Manchester?
It's always all about you, isn't it?
No, I wanted you to come with me. I thought if you lost your job...
What, I'd just follow you around?
Anyway, what's it matter now? What are we going to do?
What's going on?
You're alive. Well, that is not funny.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I know it was my fault, but that is...
It was your fault?
Christy, we were mucking about and he kind of got a bit out of hand. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that we can't, you know, you and me.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Minutes to go.
It's no good, I can't do it.
Of course you can.
It's bad. It's a disaster.
Hey, it's just a cake.
I just wanted something to do. Jack and Emmy are leaving and I just wanted to prove that I could control something. I can't even control a few ingredients.
Listen, love it. Look, it's not too late. If we work together, we can whip something up. That is, of course, unless you want Mrs. Tenby to win. Good girl. Come on. Right, what we are going to do is a deconstructed Black Forest Ghetto. It just means that we cobble it all together. Pass me that whipping bowl.
Everyone stop working. Time's up.
What do you think?
We stand a chance. Especially since it is only the Hollands concoction left to go.
This is embarrassing. It doesn't even look like a cake.
Presentation interesting.
Hey. So earlier on, when my life was flashing before me, I realised that not everything I'd said had been helpful or smart.
Yeah.
I don't want that to put you off what is clearly a great opportunity to come to Manchester and live a life that's action-packed and at least an 18 certificate.
I'm not coming, mate.
I told Gloria it was all my fault. So if you want to carry on working here...
Thanks.
Still come and visit them.
Of course.
Show them Manx how it's done.
Yeah, definitely.
Won't be the same without you.
You'll do all right.
All right. You don't want to keep your audience waiting.
Thanks, Denver. I am the gatekeeper of Coulterdale Manor, and I can tell you some tales. Follow me.
Well, fingers crossed, Dr. Carter.
A team like us, how can we lose?
My culinary explorers. This afternoon, you have pushed your abilities to the absolute limit. But have you discovered the new world? Or are you on the Isle of Man?
Here we go, brace yourself.
There can only be one winner, and the creator of the best dessert is... Karen Hollins.
What? What?
Looking at it, it's almost too good to eat, but tasting it, how can I stop? Such complexity. I get lost in its landscape, to rest for a while on a brick of delicate sponge, to paddle through the tangy compote, but the most impressive of all, the ganache. Karen, why don't you tell us about your secret ingredient?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
Don't be shy.
It'll come to me in a minute.
Well, how could she forget? It has only been half an hour.
It's an old Navajo recipe.
I smell a rat. How does she not know her own secret ingredient?
Because Karen Hollins did not make this cake.
I think you'll find I did.
Really? Because I've been watching you.
Well, if you had, then you would...
I do. I know exactly what's been going on.
Well, I didn't make it.
Then who did make it?
Mainly her magnificent sous chef.
Yeah, I knew she couldn't cook.
Sasha, I think we need to have another talk.
Hey. I wondered how you'd feel about stopping off for a takeaway on the way home, because I don't feel like cooking, and I thought you wouldn't either.
Oh, you thought right.
Great. What do you fancy?
I know. What do you want?
Thai?
I prefer Japanese.
Really? I didn't think either of us were that keen on
No,
it.
definitely Japanese.
Okay, Japanese it is.
How was that girl? You were with her for a really long time.
Yeah, we managed to get to the bottom of it. I think she just wanted to feel like she had options. Now she can get the treatment that she wants.
Wonderful, I'm really glad. Oh, and by the way, I know you slept with Cherry.
Contestants, we have reached a decision. Obviously, Karen Hollins cannot be allowed to continue in the competition.
Right, very good.
However, this gâteau showed real skill. It's charismatic, complex, vivacious. The sort of dessert that comes up to you at a party and whispers, "Take me home." So we have decided that Rob Hollins is the winner and will go through to the next round.
What? How did that happen? Don't ask me.
Also going through to the next round and runner-up is Mrs. Tembe.
Oh, now that is the right decision.
A winning team, I told you.
Congratulations, Rob. You have a raw talent.
Thank you. I shouldn't even really be here.
Oh, nonsense. I couldn't let someone with your untapped potential get away. It's good to have another man in the competition.
Well,
I don't know where you... I mean, that's a ridiculous idea.
come on, Daniel. We both know that this doesn't change anything. We both know that sex is just sex. Believe me, I've had sex with enough married men to know that didn't mean anything to any of them.
Right.
I just wish you hadn't shown such tawdry taste by doing it on your doorstep.
Sorry.
And the only other thing that bothers me is that you didn't come clean about it, like a man. But now that you know that I know, you can stop skulking around, because that is just demeaning for both of us.
So sorry. I've been racking my brains and I honestly can't tell you why I did it. But you're absolutely right. It was just sex, and it'll never happen again.
Of course not.
Amazing. You're being so... You are really special to me. And it meant nothing.
Of course. Now will you take me home? Because I am hungry.
Mrs. Holmes, would you mind looking after the reception desk?
Hang on, I'm not wearing this for a bet.
You've got a prescription.
And a referral. The head cardiologist at St Phil's.
Let me see that.
So do you have the place to yourself, or are you sharing with anyone? Girlfriend, maybe?
Let's cut to the chase. You're after my body, right?
Some youngsters who truly deserve a helping hand